I hear an awful lot of fighting around here, but I don't know where
Ricky
it's coming from. Oh.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
I'd reckon so.
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously, though? Thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Dead on. Wonder what all that fighting was. Couldn't have been the roaches. It could have been Gorvega. Do you ever see... I wonder, do you see Brotherhood out this direction? Is there a pool of water I can drop down to? Oh my god, it's the behemoth!
Hey, I got something. We ain't alone.
Sound like a legendary behemoth or something. I need it down. Right, I have bad experiences of ever trying this. Right. Okay, if I drop down, I will die unless I drop on this tree. So, the logic would be drop onto the tree. Okay, don't drop onto the tree. The tree is clearly not a thing that you can drop onto. It sounded like it made good sense in my head. Right, one last wee look. Any other way down? From up here? It doesn't involve killing me? Nope. Okay. What was that? Anyone else? No? No one catch on and tell me what that means? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I can probably drop down from here. Ooh. See the damage difference? Like an extra foot is the difference between you just living or
Do the living.
imploding. Huzzah! Astro Sloth has replied. We are going for a little victory feast tonight. Of course, the update's out tomorrow. I'm away anyway, so I know the day I book my flight is the day the update comes out. To be fair, I didn't know that in advance. Not that it would have made a difference. I needed to fly out tomorrow to make the event in Birmingham. Dota event, by the way, if anyone's about. Although, by the time this video releases, I'll be in the middle of it all, so, you know. Doubt anyone's sitting at the arena watching me. Be there for the Dota. Though I'm there mainly for the audience. That's why, you know, interacting with people and all, I do enjoy all that, all aspects of that. So it must be an upgraded super behemoth, because that's a behemoth doesn't normally do that much. He did all the hard work for me, it would seem. I love behemoths. They drop nice weapons. Mr. Handyfield has respawned. We get more oil. But also we poured it down right here, if I am not mistaken. I can gather my bearings here. Try my luck at the second perfectly preserved pie of the series. Here it goes. It's not gonna do it. Okay.
I didn't say you were finished.
fair, it must be upstairs. Obviously, this is the full frontal assault that he talked about. Oh, it's going to be good eating tonight. What do you think you can get it? Can you go in this way and exit the tunnel? No, you couldn't. Surely not. I'm going to pretend you can. Let's just go in and see.
Is someone present?
Movement detected.
The elevators
Here
hidden
he
behind
is.
the bookcase. For the love of God. The Institute bastards powered off the elevator. We kill all of them, and we still gotta go in the back way. Well, the slightly bright side here is it'll be easy getting out. You buy that? I don't.
Well, now we know what happens if you try to go in the back way instead of that. That's kind of cool. I must actually do a wee short in that. I never knew that before. I always assumed that you had to go the other way, but just because we happened to be passing, I happened to check and found that out. So of course. Oh no 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 no. The VATS kind of trivialized the minefield problem. Oh, as you can see from my usage of VATS, there is no more mines. That was it. Cool. Alright. Let's go in. I had to actually nip back and leave a load of items. One thing I must remind myself to do is, do you remember that we were at the Grey Garden and we left all our Institute pistols there because that was kind of, you know, we had no other choice. Remember that? Oh, cat meat trader. I forgot about you. Let's have a chat.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's
It's amazing
see
that
what
you
you've
didn't.
got.
They didn't make this guy like unique. Anything for oil? Do you do any shipments? I doubt it. No, you don't. You do cat meat though, don't you? And an Adam Cat's jacket? Strange that you would have that, but is what it is.
If anyone could find a use for that.
Yep, it would be me. I know. Did I have anywhere else faster I could have went to? No. Unfortunately, not. But that's besides the point. I got a new video idea, which is pretty good. Do we shorten why? I must. There's a few scenarios that I've seen that I must do a wee short on because, like, Sully at Thicket. You know, if you kill him, what happens? Oh, I keep forgetting about this armor. What sort of armor is it? Must be T something. Right. Note to self: must call and get that. And bring it home. Ooh. See elsewhere in the area. The Wicked Shipping. I think this is respawned. Let's actually talk to Trudy and Wolfgang at some point. I'm sure they've loads of chems that could sell us. Invaluable. Just, these respawn. Just keep raiding them anytime you see them. No brainer. Master lock. You know, well, it's always a pretty well stocked steamer trunk anyway. Ooh. Spies. Into the swamp.
Developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Oh. He did a bit. Oh. Press the wrong button. Okay, master lock. This'll be easy. Watch this. Brainwashed. Nope. So can it be anything like freeloader? We've got one, Beckington, and this. And then we'll get a tries reset, I'm sure. I said see, this is the best thing you can get. Bam, 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 bam. Easy peasy. Remember, if the brackets, if there's one at one end and one at the other, always start at the shortest and build it out. It's such a good tip.
Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah, we know. Report that fast.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Attacking enemy. Hey, I got you.
Ooh, no. No drinking the water.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before,
Oh,
you know.
did not know about that.
Perhaps
Cool.
my sensors need calibration.
Tinker managed to turn on the defenses.
Is someone present?
Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but they're top of the line in Institute. Let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are...
Are you attempting an ambush?
Just
Odd.
one.
My scanners must be malfunctioning.
Doesn't really matter about the turrets if they're on.
Order of the Institute. Again, if the next gen update added the ability to just take all from surrounding corpses, I mean, I'm gonna have to download that mod myself.
Well, someone sure wanted to keep out trespassers.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up. We can give our friends a little surprise. We'll bury you.
And by surprise, you mean a distraction for a couple of seconds?
Damaged.
Last chance to run!
Good job, Hancock.
I must end your existence.
It's okay, no hard feelings. Cause I'm gonna get to you first. See if it's over to the right, you can't get it. So sometimes it works. Sometimes you can find enough to remove everything. Occasionally it happens. Yeah. So then it leaves you just with the only possible solution.
Come out so we can gut you.
Are pistols really light, the Institute ones? They must be. They are quite light. It would make
Prepare to be
sense.
shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel.
Defense
complex.
Intelligence Agency.
You're entering a
huh?
secret defense
Think they might
intelligence
have dropped
agency
the
research
ball.
lab. A place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
My target has disappeared.
They may have both started talking over each other, but it sounds that they both had pretty unique
Never
things
or
to say.
whatever you are, I know you are out there. Gone. Excellent.
Desk fan! I don't even think we found any last.
Those left in
Okay, the weekly update from Deborah Finch, Lieutenant Colonel. Slocum Joe weekly update. Cover briefing time, boys and girls. Numbers are in for September. 38 had a busy month. Traffic was up 18% despite cleaning half. We're a go for the General's Operation Rotten Eggs. So hold your breath, get into the elevator. If anyone mentions Buzz Bites, Play Dumb, Raspberry and Cream Filled were the hot items of the week. The mayor dropped by to press some flesh on Thursday. If family and friends ask, you were downstairs in the shipping department and missed it. Saturday had a freak thunderstorm that blew out the transformers. Whole block was without power for 4 hours. Those on shift have been briefed, but what everyone would know is shipping was locked inside for the duration. Had a donut party. Remember, deflect, deflect, deflect. The fewer details you give, the less likely you are to be tripped up. Do not give anything. The Hindu Kush report TPN intercept. We need everything you can get from unknown broadcast TPN 03. Sin anything. I cannot stress the importance enough. Daily updates. The second you've anything, run over to the databank. Halloween bash. After a shift, we're hitting Anton's for a genuine Halloween party. Antonines? That's it. Costumes and everything. Civvies will be in attendance, including someone Kate says you like. Guaranteed not to be a honeypot. You need to get out. This is a tough assignment for us all, so don't let the data losers get you down. Back. So we read through that. Anything underneath? No. Wow. This gives you the chills.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
So I know there's a magazine in here. Haha!
There we go.
Whistling in the dark. Another covert operations manual, so that makes us even harder to detect. I don't know what that brings us up to, but
no enemy detected.
okay. Well, actually, we'll try and see if we can get some duds out of the way here. Just because I want to. That'll give us enough to polish off all this. DEFCON status, Anchorage all clear, DEFCON 3. Complact reports 3, USOF off California coast. USAF has eyes on squadron of airplanes, possibly Chinese at high altitude off Bering Strait. Reports 4 probable launches, DEFCON 2. NORAD confirms birds in the air, DEFCON 1. Authenticated order, so obviously they... seen here, Pennsylvania and New York confirmed strike and then offline, and then DEFCON our database is of course corrupted. See, whilst I'm here, I wouldn't mind a photo of this place. Does it even say Checkpoint Delphi? Yeah, this is how I get my thumbnail photos, if anyone was wondering. I'll work it out as I go along. Mightn't be the final one.
Is someone present?
Yeah. Oh no! Well, I can still do that. That's okay. What happens if you completed all of this? See, if it leaves only one left, it won't actually do anything. And if you try and click anything, it just does errors.
Got
so
it.
See, it must be. I'm not deactivating these. The fiber optics are way too valuable for that.
I have
Hey there.
detected you.
Well, they tried.
Contact detected.
I guess you could
Stealth
call me.
capabilities.
See you anywhere.
Fascinating.
You just know the first amount of sense are gonna be 100%. Or sense robots and our time will be like the default sense. They'll probably pair them up with some AI or something. They'll be pretty advanced out the door. Satisfying is not even the words for it to describe how nice that feeling is. Cool wee soundtrack run. What was that?
They were wise. Hello. Movement detected. Curious.
R&D.
Combat initiated.
Ooh, scintillator. What are you trying to throw at me? You have thrown something at me! You have thrown something at me! Oh. I thought he threw something at me. It looked like it. Definitely gave the impression of that.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salis Crote, Supreme Lex.
Open says me.
This neighborhood sure got vacated recently.
Class. Right, let's look at what you get for scrapping this.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
What's so special about the gun?
Tinker Tom restored it. You'll meet him later. It's cutting-edge old-world tech. It's powerful and, more importantly, quiet. You'll never find another weapon like it.
Oh, it's the Deliverer! Oh. That is a very nice weapon that I can't wait to try. It uses 10 mil as well.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Only Whispers. What's in here? Anything good?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Ooh.
Nice.
Carrington's prototype.
The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and
Mini
get
nuke.
out since we already cleared the path, right?
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Accessible, so it doesn't really matter. Nah. They do give a lot of plastic and screws, and I do have about 50 of them sitting in Grey Garden, but alas, I don't wish to scrap them all just yet. Might be able to equip a few settlements with them. Since a bit of a science lab going on here. Science lab, get up. Oh, what were they researching? Okay, from this
Fancy
board,
gadgets like these gotta be worth something, right?
obviously Mr. Gutsy, Sultron, some mad robot there, Sentry Bot. Oh, it's an Assaultron with a Sentry Bot's body, and then obviously Protectrons, Palm Research. Palm, why is that familiar? Sometimes you get a good roll, and sometimes you get this, where you scratch your head and you're like, wow, oh no, there's one I missed, and didn't give me the all-important reset. Easiest way, just take it down to 1. I mean, you could do a Hail Mary, but then you'll get locked out for a bit.
Sweet.
And sometimes that happens. There's a security door? Oh. Oh, plate, bobby pins, meds. Meh. Fair enough. Any terminal? Research terminal, so we're gonna get a wee bit of reading done. Happy days. Stash. This comes in here, it seems. Yep. The PAM initiative is already bearing fruit. Foreign operatives report that the corrective measures employed in the Taiwan Strait region have already greatly stabilised matters after the Pascal incident. The first few iterations of PAM's core code has increased the effectiveness of the program dramatically, but without drastic action we're approaching a point of diminishing returns. The team asked for double the funding for the upcoming fiscal year with additional cutting-edge databanks so we can boost the processing power of PAM threefold. Additionally, the PAM initiative needs to be fully tapped into all military and civilian agency intelligence apparatus. The combination of these two spends should give us a decided edge against the Chinese. Transcripts. PAM run the USSR China attack. A scenario processing query. What goal does entity chairman seek in this hypothetical set of facts? Conquest run program. Your answer does not logically follow. An ideal nuclear first strike scenario would still leave 59% of the American stockpile free for retaliation. Posit, you cannot conquer what is destroyed. Chairman Ching isn't always logical. He won't make logical decisions. We've been over this. Warning, human variability in a highly flawed statistical model. Pam run the program. Warning, warning, damn it, we lost her. Power down. Did we get the crash logs in that? Could you repeat for the general what you just told me? Positive, Chinese stealth technology far outstrips our own capabilities. The Chinese intelligence apparatus is sufficient to conceal large-scale research operations from American operatives. Conclusive. The Chinese have a 91% chance of having conducted large-scale experimentation with stealth tech. Large-scale? What do you mean? What are their capabilities? American projects involving the technology, referred to the Stealth Boy, have merely reverse-engineered captured He-Ju suits. The underlying science is unknown, so the theoretical limits are also unknown. However, the Ghost Fleet that station A31 and B19 reported in November may indicate that testing has already commenced with submersible vessels. Dear God, you think they have stealth subs? A second order approximation is inconclusive. Explanation, the logic chain of these assumptions of too much variability. Further data process is required. So you can't even give me a guess. Human machine aborted. Sorry sir, we're working with some of the glitches. Pam, well, she gets real stubborn when she's doing too much guesswork. Stubborn? She's a machine. Sir, with each new version, well, she's getting quirky. There's no way I'm taking this stealth sub nonsense to the Joint Chiefs unless I have proof. It's goddamn ludicrous to think the Chinese have been working on something this big and we've heard nothing. Virtually no actionable intelligence has come out of the Sanjin province for 3.1 years. However, the province reports a spike in the imports of complex polymers and other key synthetic compounds. The quantity in question is consistent with stealth technology research on macro scale. Until you can give me something concrete, I don't want to hear another goddamn word. There it is. Go ahead, unplug the cables. She's clear. What's the data integrity at? We can't tell until we put her up. Initiating human-machine interference. Jesus, she's working. The numbers are looking good. Commencing analysis of this geographical point in space. She's actually in there. I can't believe we're doing this. After what she pulled off in July, I hear she may be sent over to the White House. Assessment complete. Greetings, Dr. May and Dr. Rumageri. The interface is really coming along. When she runs it, have you seen how many cycles Malcolm is using for it? Pam, perform primary function. DEFCON is currently at 3. The odds of the alert state increasing this month are 12%. In order to increase global stability, a diverse set of detailed strategies are to be adopted. I'll let the General know that Pam's mobile. Cool. Bit of intriguingness there, wasn't there?
Is someone present?
Let's go in nice and quiet.
Your future. Jackpot.
End
Stabby
of the
stab.
line. Just power up the elevator.
Pure Beatrice. Didn't make it. What was that? What was that other option? Nah, I don't know what you were connected to. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Let's get out of here. I'm sure they'll magically teleport up to us at some point. Ah, basement. We were already here. Alright, gentlemen. Let us mosey out of here. And I'm assuming this will let us join the railroad on a similar level. Get inside the escape tunnel. Don't know why that's still a thing, but I'll just meet Deacon in the Old North Church, shall we? Ordered myself one of them, like, custom Xbox remotes. That might actually shock some people. I am playing with an Xbox remote. Though I think I've mentioned it. Yeah, ordered the Fallout one, my own custom one where we hank you at the bottom and all, so can't wait to get it. But it wouldn't actually ship to Northern Ireland, so thankfully I have shipped it to a good friend of mine in England, and he's going to send it over to me. Huzzah! Solutions to complex problems. After this, I must go speak to, what do you call him? Dance. Then from there, we'll go over to the Woodwind. And the Institute. I need to find Virgil too. I kind of want all the factions joined to the point that I can at least say hi to them all before we make big decisions.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
I'm good.
Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the railroad.
Oh, she knew he lied? Class.
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
Right. Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you.
So there is a big difference between joining and
I
actually
need to know what
being
to
part of
call
the
you.
faction.
Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Fixer, Professor.
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that.
Uh-huh.
Bullseye, Whisper, Charmer.
Call me Charmer.
Charmer. Fitting.
Yeah, that
Your
would be
first
a good
official
one for me.
order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly
nice.
guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Deacon loved that, even though he's not a companion yet. No. That's Tradecraft done. Let's go into the HQ.
It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised
That's
again.
actually nice.
Things are
You can
chaotic
go in and out of
right
here.
now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Oh, it's Palm. Oh, you're the...
Processing. Agent.
Listen up, everyone.
Charmer.
This
Your
is
arrival
Charmer.
was not
He did
calculated.
the switchboard op with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Okay, good.
Hey there.
Hey, Rook. The name's Drummer Boy. It's my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
That can be an important job.
Yeah, right. I can be replaced by a stupid chalkboard. We'll be seeing each other. Rest in peace, brother.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
You really walk the Freedom Trail. By yourself.
Excuse me.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Oh, now we got a breakdown here. So,
Deacon sleeping. Okay. Ah! Blinded. Ally! Pointer. Safe house. Dead drop. Danger. Cache. Dead drop in the cache.
Any news on
Agents
Scarecrow?
Tommy,
He was in the
Deacon,
Antrim
Glory.
when the
Obviously
SRB
Tommy's
moved
dead.
on. So, Caretaker made it out, and he was by the goddamn elevator. Scarecrow's gotta be alive. Scarecrow's not on Carrington's list. He's probably dead. And what? Go ahead, spit it out.
Safe houses.
Even if he
Tycon,
showed up
Garuda,
now.
Stanwix, Augusta, Dayton, Griswold, Real.
After everything he's done for us? If he came back, it could be a double. The Institute has had too much time. We can't chance it. He's out for good. I'm not talking to you right now.
Lot going on here, Hancock, isn't there? Okay, where's Pam? I want to talk to her. Oh, this is her.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Charmer. Your arrival was not calculated.
What do you mean it wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
Ooh.
You see the future?
That is this unit's primary goal. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault.
Suppose she would
Elite
know all this.
destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
That was easy. Alpha access restricted identity designated Railroad Alpha end token. I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Yeah. Okay. So not much going on there with Pam. That's fine. What about everyone else?
Desdemona told me to give you this.
Take your time. Take your time. I'll go read a book or something.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Lovely.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
What's a dead drop?
Tossing a body from a high ledge. Keep up.
Oh dear lord. A dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it.
Nice.
It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is
Charmer.
a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near... Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Okay.
Glad you're with us.
That's not even worth picking
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Thought I could take the microscope, but it turns out that it's just a prop. Oh, and I hit Glory.
Glory.
She may talk a little bit more to me. After I pick her up, of course.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Hey, you. So the switchboard
she's
was
a synth?
crawling with bad guys.
Didn't know that.
Mines and shit, too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
I didn't do it alone, but yeah, that's about the size of it.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With a whole lot of bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was the second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute
Obviously, we'll
assholes
find
took
him
out
in
the
the safe
switchboard.
or in the
With him
vault.
gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Glory, the Angel of Death. The ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
You really are a synth, right? You weren't pulling my leg before.
That's what the Made in the Institute stamp on my ass says.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to...
If I have to. I know a whole lot less than you think. Mainly, I did surface detail, combing over ruins and shit for salvage. The few times I was in the Institute proper, all I was to them was their thinking, feeling hammer.
What's the Institute like?
Clean. Lots of metal and machines. But I really only saw a few rooms of it. The barracks and where I worked. I helped those assholes make more synths. Synth development is what they called it.
How do they make synths?
Damned if I know. The machines are massive, complicated. Not like anything I've seen out here. No matter what Dez and others say, synths ain't human. We're assembled bone by bone, muscle by muscle. I've seen it. I'm gonna hit the range. I need to shoot something. Now.
Ah, that's why her replies were a bit strange at the end. Does that mean anyone that gets on kind of like Glory in real life is a synth? Possibly. Star bottle caps. Why did they not include star bottle caps? It would have been just such
Drummer
a
Boy
simple...
said the Deacon is a synth.
I don't know. Maybe.
What, you don't believe Drummer?
Deacon's face has been under the knife many, many times. Every so often, boom, no identity. It's hard to keep track. Maybe under all that, he's a synth. Or maybe not.
He's a synth. I'm telling you.
Listen, he may not even be alive.
Use the back
Tinker
entrance.
said
Too
he
much
spent
traffic
a year
through the
as a
church
ghoul.
will
I
burn
shit you
fire.
not.
Bullshit.
Someone said after one of Deacon's face jobs, he was a woman. But I think he was just messing with me.
There's no way Deacon is a woman.
The point is, no one knows who or what Deacon really is.
Well, Tinker Tom, I met him, yep. Nanoblood, Atmosphere Baxter, Aliens Are Real, Our Own Bessie, Deacon, Time Travel Conjecture, Mutating Water Theory. Oh. If I really were a time traveler, would I let a timeline exist where you knew I knew? Oh, that was that was Deacon replying. For now, at least, center of the Earth black hole, 90% synth infiltration, Nuka-Cola strawberry, and Monty's theory. Nuka-Cola strawberry, yeah. Well, we probably will get more flavors. Nuka-Cola like banana, and there's probably gonna be some orange and all that. Well, some of them may have already occurred. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just suggesting. Spikes delivering through kinetic energy to be well into lethal range, but cooling unit keeps failing. Melted 3 times. Treated Terry for first degree burns. Got the reload time down with liquid nitrogen. Delayed for Terry's hypothermia treatment. Up velocity. Can't find the spike. Getting close. I can feel it. Desk fan above it too. Of course, the one thing that puts me over the edge. I will have to scrap something, and thankfully there is a number of stations around here that can do that for me. Okay, if I scrap all that, should give me the edge I was looking there. Yeah.
successfully raided this place.
We got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hey there.
The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des would let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you. Or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Are you seriously asking if I eat food?
The food out there is dangerous. It's contaminated. That's why I grow my own food. Reclaimed pure
This
water,
guy's funny,
local nutrients. Nothing goes in me that I don't see. That's how you stay safe. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
If true, that's terrifying.
If he had a shred of evidence for any of it, agreed. Quite terrifying.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What is this? Alright, let's just take the shot.
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now you talking.
What's gonna happen here?
Now you're encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
Nice.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative, real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
Crazy. He is crazy, but pretty funny.
That as old as it looks?
Where's this escape tunnel they keep
Based
mentioning?
off what Deacon said, I expect great things from you.
I'm not gonna talk to Tom again.
Hey, I got everything you field agent types need. Even a few tinker time.
I'll take a look.
I need 45 anyway, so that's a pretty good thing to find. Okay, weapons. He's got the Tinker Tom Special. It's worth about 800 caps. Not yet in combat. Increases VATS accuracy but costs more AP. That's pretty good. So, well, that's something we've got. None of that's needed. Circuitry, lead, springs. Okay. Ammo, varying amounts. Nothing crazy.
You need anything?
I'll take a look.
Okay,
Look,
here's what I got.
Do you know what? I could actually just take all his money at the cost of just several 5mm rounds. Okay, so I've got to just leave it in to get it down to this. Can we stop it like filling up my car? Way. Good. Doesn't fix my problem. My AP dropping right now.
Glad
so
you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional
Still waiting here for Lamp.
I heard the runners hit resistance near Concord.
Well, the whole safe house is dark now. It could be weeks before we get a debrief.
Just want you to know it was worth it.
Don't we all?
okay, my AP's not being affected anymore. So we're good. We're back to full strength. Let's get out of here. Honestly, I thought it would take me outside, but turns out it has yet to do that. This escape tunnel's probably full of critters. Oh, it's also got food. No, thought it'd be Mirelurks or something, but yes, it truly is an escape tunnel. I know you're giving me the vibe. Something's gonna happen here.
Yes.
Good old gas, wasn't it? Well, we came, we saw, and we took the big prize here. What's this for? Let's get out of here. Aha! Yes. This place looks very familiar. I see a supermute in the distance. Is it a suicide or no?
Gonna splatter your brain!
These were easy. Let's do a wee bit more killing before we proceed on to other quests.
Stay off the grass.
Place looks like it opted out of the war entirely.
I win! None of yous win. Only me. So...
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
Honestly, you're really lucky that you didn't get blown to bits there with the rest of them. That it? That's all you got? Mercenary? Okay, where are we sitting at? So we've done the railroad. Got them unlocked. Obviously we wanted to do the Pwydwin, so in the next episode I'm gonna go to dance. I'm gonna go back to the Cambridge police station, go over to the Pwydwin, kind of discover it, and sort of go from there. And then, of course, we've got to go to the Gunners Plaza at some stage, University Point, and of course push our way into the Glowing Sea and do some settlements. So lots going on. Anyway, it's been great joining you. Hope you are all enjoying the next gen update. It's probably out at this point, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it breaks anything when I get back. So see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.